Good afternoon. Welcome back to Tropical Chatter, your go-to online source for information regarding the 2017 Atlantic hurricane season. We have a 2 p.m. Eastern Time, 1 p.m. Central Daylight Time update here. Tropical Storm Cindy has now formed in the Gulf of Mexico. National Hurricane Center, as of 1 p.m. Central Daylight Time, has upgraded potential Tropical Cyclone 3 to Tropical Storm Cindy. Maximum sustained winds as of this update is 45 miles per hour. Notice that the movement is now stationary. The system is not moving anywhere at all and is not doing it very quickly. Tropical storm force winds have expanded to the western side of the system very nicely. It's a very big, wide area of tropical storm force winds. It's a big system. It's still a very ugly system. Rain is still the heaviest threat, but it has now been updated to a tropical storm. National Hurricane Center has this tracking into the Texas-Louisiana border in overnight tomorrow into early Thursday. Heaviest rains are the main threat. Let's check out the satellite image of newly named Tropical Storm Cindy. Here it is. It is, like I said, an ugly storm. If you watched the last video, you can see the center of circulation in this area here. It's not moving anywhere pretty much at all, as indicated by National Hurricane Center. And as you can see here, storms, all this area here, big time heavy rainmakers. All this is going to funnel right into the Louisiana coast and the central Gulf Coast. All these bands, you can see the individual bands here. These are extremely heavy rain bands that are going to drop tremendous amounts of rain into the central Gulf Coast. Let's read the public advisory just issued just a few minutes ago. This is hot off the press, and let's get over to that now. Alright, here we go. Summary as of 1 p.m. Central Daylight Time. Tropical storm warnings are in effect from High Island to the mouth of the Pearl River. Tropical storm watches are in effect from west of High Island to San Luis Pass. Tropical storm warnings means that tropical storms can be expected. Tropical storm conditions can be expected somewhere within the warning area in the next 24 to 36 hours, as I mentioned in the previous update. Central pressure, 999 millibars, is down below 1,000 millibars. We do not expect this storm to strengthen rapidly or strengthen much more at all. Let's see here. Storm surge from the National Hurricane Center. Exactly what I said in the last update, only about an hour ago. 1 to 3 foot of storm surge. Rain 6 to 9 inches with isolated amounts over 12 inches. I think they're going to be even higher than 12 inches in places in these feeder bands. They're going to train right over the same areas and drop tremendous amounts of rainfall. Tornado or two is possible this afternoon and tonight from south central Louisiana to the western Florida Panhandle. The next full update will be at 4 o'clock. I probably won't make a video for that, as everything's going to be just about the same. You might ask, why did we just get an update now? Why did it just get named Tropical Storm Cindy now? Well, there is hurricane reconnaissance planes out in the system right now, and as you can see, when it made its first pass through the tropical system, it found a low-level circulation, clear and defined. And it's actually making a second pass right now. And as you can see, wind going here, opposite side here, you have a clear and defined low-level circulation with Tropical Storm Cindy, and that's why it is now named a tropical system. Let's get back to the forecast cone. You don't have to worry really about where the eye of the storm goes or the center of the storm goes, as conditions are going to be all on the eastern flank of the storm here. The worst of the conditions. Louisiana's in for the worst. New Orleans. A lot of rain going to get funneled up into this area here. It's going to be a nasty rainstorm, and there's no way around that here. One last thing before we get out of here for the day. Here it is. Here's the satellite image one more time. It does have a little bit of dry air wrapped in the center. Not all that bad, but all this yellow in here, dry air. It's right around the center of circulation. Now you can see a little bit of clouds building back here on the western side. It's not going to last. Everything's going to get shot off to the right eastern quadrant. And this is what you got to watch all the way down from the Yucatan Peninsula It's just flowing right into Louisiana, right into the Central Gulf Coast. And see if they updated the WPC rainfall predictions at all. I don't believe they have. We will check that out as we are doing this special video update. And no, they haven't. 10 to 15 inches of rain, Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, Panhandle of Florida, 6 to 10 inches for a much wider region, and 4 to 6 inches for a huge area from Texas all the way back to the Florida Panhandle. It's going to be a pretty substantial rainmaker. That's what the headlines are going to be. Flooding from the rain, 1 to 3 foot of storm surge, 40 to 60 mile an hour winds, gusts closer to the 60, not the sustained. And that's about it, guys. This is a special update for newly formed Tropical Storm Cindy. Follow me on Twitter at stormforce_1, and I'll be back later if there's any breaking updates. If not, I'll be back tomorrow. Thank you and have a good day.